Thinking about moving to Georgia or relocating with your family in 2026, it's not about finding a house. It's about finding your time and your lifestyle. In this video, I'm gonna breaking down the real numbers, the best area, and what daily lives actually looks like, so you can decide if Georgia is the right fit for you. Let's get into it. First thing first, space. One of the biggest reasons family are moving into North Georgia suburbs, it's simple. Your money goes farther. We are talking about 4 bedrooms home, actually backyards, space where kids can play and you can actually breathe. Now let's put that numbers to this 2026. We are seeing around 435,000 in Johns Creek, around 385 in Peachtree City, and compared to national average, you're getting about 20% more home for your money. That's a big deal because it doesn't just change your house, it changes how your family live inside that house. When people ask me where families are moving right now, a few area comes up over and over again. Places like Alpharetta, Johns Creek, and Peachtree City. Each one offers something a little bit different, but they all check the boxes family are looking for. Strong school, well-planned communities, and homes that they are actually designed for family living. In many of those areas, you're still seeing a 4 bedrooms home in that 420,000 to 450,000 range, depending on the neighborhood. And in Peachtree City, you'll see still found homes starting under 400,000, along with a lifestyle that honestly, it's pretty unique. Golf carts, path, and slower daily pace. Now let's talk about the real life, your time, because Georgia, your lifestyle is directly tied to your commute. If you want something like golf cart life, where you can get to school, parks, and activities without even using a car, Peachtree City is one of the most unique setup that you'll find. Now, if you're working in tech or want to stay close to the business hubs, area like Alpharetta and Suwanee are leading that way. You got access to job, shopping and dining like Avalon, strong community planning, parks and events. Then you got areas like Commute or Braselton, closer to Lake Lanier, the mountains, more space and newer constructions. But you need to plan for that drive you are commuting into the city. So the real question becomes, what matter more to you, the view or the commute? Because that decision will shape your everyday life. Now let's talk about what your money really looks like here. Georgia is still the buyers about 20% more value compared to national average when it comes to housing. And overall, cost of living sits around 8% below the national average. So yes, grocery, utilities, and day-to-day expenses tend to feel more manageable. In areas like Smyrna or Roswell, you can still find a solid 3-bedroom homes in the 400,000 range. But here's the part most people don't realize. The better school district, the more pressure you see in the pricing. For example, in Decatur, where you get a more walkable feel, like a strong school home can easily range between 500,000 to 600,000. And for many buyers, that trade-off it's worth. If you're moving with a family, schools are usually at the top of the list. And Georgia, they don't just influence lifestyle, they directly impact your value. Right now, some of the most demand area include Beaufort City schools ranked like number 1, Forsyth County consistently top performing, Fayette County also highly ranked. Homes on those districts tends to sell faster and often appreciate about 10 to 15% more compared to the surrounding area. So you're not just choosing a school, you're choosing a long-term investment as well. Now beyond the numbers, this is a part where people don't always expect. Family don't just move to Georgia, they stay. And a big reason for that is the lifestyle. You've got access to the Blue Ridge Mountain for the weekends. You got places like Savannah for the quick getaway. And locally, you got parks, sports, community events, and neighborhood where people are actually outside. Now, is it perfect? No. Traffic is something you'll need to plan for. And summers are hot. There is no way around that. But most family adjust their routine and it becomes part of the daily life. So Is Georgia a good place for your family? If you want space, a result-driven market, and a community that feels like home, then the answer is a huge yes. Georgia is not just one lifestyle, it's multiple one. And the family who are happiest here are the one who choose intentionally. And it all depends on how well your location matches your lifestyle. If you want walkability, look at Decatur. Space and your home, look at the Cumming. Strong school structures, look at Johns Creek. And every family is different. That's why I created free 2026 Georgia Family Neighborhood Guide. It's got all the ranking on the safety, school, and commute times in one PDF. DM me in the word family right now and I'll send it over to you. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more tours of North Georgia and Atlanta. I'm Lucia Ursu, and I can't wait to help you find your home. See you in the next one.